So here we're given these X numbers, and I think the question can seem confusing. And so I said, let's say the numbers are labeled N1, N2, N3, and since I have X of those, that's your subscript. So then the question is the sum, which is N1 plus N2, N3, and I'm going to call the sum S, is what percent greater than the average of the X numbers. So the average would be sum divided by number of terms, which is S divided by X. So at this stage, you'll notice that you didn't really need this kind of this crutch. The question really is the sum, which is S, is what percent greater than the average, which is S over X. So one could technically just go to this directly. But I think when I did this in the exam, I kind of needed that because for some reason it was just harder for me to make that translation directly. I kind of needed the assistance of that, even though, as you'll note here, it's not needed. So if you can jump to this directly, great. I mean, it will save you time. But sometimes I think to comprehend the statements, you need some kind of assistance, and that's what I did. So now it's easier to write the question. Question is S is what percent greater than S minus X. So S is this much greater than that. And because percent greater, that's your base, we need to find that increment, that this amount is greater than that, as a percentage of S over X, and then multiply by 100. So that's what we're looking for. Of course, we can divide top and bottom by S, and you'll see the S drops out. We end up with that. And then numerator is really X minus 1 over X. You have 1 over X. And again, the X's will drop out. You can do the formal way, which is multiply by the reciprocal. And then you'll end up with X minus 1 times 100 percentage, which is answer choice E. You'll note that they also have C, which is just X minus 1%. So they're expecting that in case you drop the 100, that you fall for the trap. But make sure you do keep that into account. So the answer is E.